Celebrations right off the top of this class. We are going around the world together today. Over the last 11 weeks, we have done highlights of Spin for Life's 8 different event hours, where each hour of the event, which is taking place October 19th, 2024, we're going to be broadcasting it from here in Calgary, Canada, on the edge of the Rocky Mountains. And here on Motosumo, we get to train all throughout the year to get into position to progress with each other and with ourselves to feel as good as we possibly can in our bodies before that big day. So wherever you're greeting us from today, no matter where it is around the world, no matter where you are physically or mentally right now, just know that you do have a place here on the bike together. We are all going through our progressions together. We are feeling different things every time we get on the bike, and we have different challenges, different landscapes, different music, different everything. Today is going to be a bit of a compendium of our entire around the world journey. Over these next 45 minutes, we're going across Canada, down through North America, through South America, through Antarctica, up through Australia, into Eastern Asia, across the Middle East and Central Asia, all the way to the Mediterranean. Then down through Africa and around, up through Europe, up through the Arctic Circle, and all the way back into Canada. We're going to get a lot of different things going on. So today, get on your pedals, start low resistance, and start pedaling up. I want to see you in just a nice, simple green zone as we start things off in Canada right here. Get your hands onto the bike. Low resistance, level 1, flat, easy road right now as we warm up into this 45-minute journey together. Keep those arms loose, those fingers loose in a nice, easy position. I'm in position 2 on my handlebars here. Position 1 is center closest to you. Position 2, where I am. Position 3, out but close. Position 4, up and far. Position 5, kind of a tuck position here on the end. I am in 2. Now, spin up those pedals, shake it out, elongate that spine. Oh, yeah. Nice and safely just sort of get yourself into each little nook and cranny as we go, and push back from the handlebars. We're still in warm-up zone right now. Take those shoulders back. Big loops on the shoulder blades. That's good. Now forward. Oh yeah. Oh, give it a little bit of a twist of the spine. Nice smile, supporting yourself through your core. Oh, that's good. All right, let's start getting into the meat and potatoes of this spin here today. Pick up the pace, get yourself to a comfortable 100 RPM. You are still at low resistance on that bike. Right now, position in, keep that resistance low, start picking up your speed a little bit. Take it to 105, 110. We are still in the warm-up zone as we come across Canada. We're making our way into Montreal right now. Feel that music change. Oh yes, keep your pace at 100 RPM, add some resistance. Get it in there. A level 2, this should feel muddy. This should feel like you are on a hefty gravel road right now. It's not too hard. In terms of percentages, out of 100 right now, you should be about a 30 to 40% of your absolute max, where 100% is you could not even move the pedals if you tried. All right, 30 to 40%, keeping yourself at 100 RPM. Yeah, that is feeling good. We're making our way into Atlantic Canada right now behind us. Giant cliffs, huge tides that flow in and out. Add some extra resistance. You're still in the saddle right now. You're trying to keep yourself at 100 RPM. Beautiful. You should now be edging closer to that 40% mark on your resistance. Now, take the opportunity, drop those shoulder blades, keep the pedal strokes going, keep your feet parallel to the floor. So heels down, pushing and pulling through every single portion of the pedal stroke. Nishi, good to have you. Nima, awesome, welcome. We're just 5 minutes in on today's 45-minute around the world spin for life journey here on Motosumo. Get on in, we're cruising at 100 RPM. Keep it going right there. Add some resistance, just a bit, taking you to that 40% mark out of 100. Warm up the body, the upper body, with some really, really basic dips. So, kind of a tricep push-up here. You're dropping down, bending those elbows, keeping them tight into the knees. You're tucking along the road here. That's beautiful. Now slowly rise back up. Big breath, extend. Drop down, but this time, elbows go out for more of like a pectoral push-up here. This would be a really inefficient biking position outside, but in here, it gets some different muscles warmed up. And come slowly back up. Beautiful, back into the tricep dip. Love it. Keep that 100 RPM. That level two resistance. Come back up. One more pectoral dip out. Love it. Coming up, extra resistance on here. We're about to get out of the saddle for a little bit. You're into the low side of a level 3 resistance. Something close to a 45 to 50% of your absolute max. All right. Your RPM has probably just dropped down. That's all good. You're getting out of the saddle. Try to keep your RPMs above 80. Cadence of 80. Butt out of the saddle. Get fueled by that beat. Ooh, yeah. Little bit of hop, a little bit of dance. We're gonna calm the upper body here. You know it, Alice, it's party time. Bring those elbows in a little bit. Work on your body position. Elongate, breathe, support through the core. Add even 3 RPM to this. Keep your resistance the same, but you're speeding it up. There you go. Oh, I love seeing that. Nima, going nowhere fast, you got this. Connie, Alice, Nishi, amazing. Now, the tiniest bit of choreo as we go here. You're gonna scoot your butt back, hovering above the seat. Try to keep those RPMs. Now forward. Yes, back again. Not touching the saddle, you're hovering above it. Forward. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna go into the saddle now. You're gonna stay where your resistance is right now and add 10 RPM. You got this. 3, 2, 1, saddle. Yes, you gotta focus in for that extra cadence. Oh yeah. Alice, Connie, that's beautiful. Nishi, Nima, wow. Mike C, so awesome to have you here. Jump on in. All right, who can do it? 100 RPM, keeping your resistance where it is. We're putting 15 seconds on the clock. Short push. Go for it. 100 RPM. Resistance at a high level 3. 45 to 50% of your total possible output. Timer comes out, come out of the saddle, slow yourself down. Beautiful. We made our way across Canada, through south, through North America. We're coming through Panama, into Central America, and into South America. Enjoy this little bit of a break here. We've got a lot of heavy riding ahead of us today. Add resistance. Slow your cadence. Heavy resistance. Yes, Alice. Mishi. Mike C. Oh, you know it. Gonna grab a little bit of water. Do what your body needs. All right. 45 seconds here. Out of the saddle. High resistance. Level 4, the top end of it. I don't care what your cadence is. It could be down at 50. That's all fine. I want muscle power here and good support. 45 seconds, go. If you're not at that point resistance-wise, up it. Now check in. Calm your upper body. Stop the bounce. I want you pushing and pulling on your pedal strokes. Check in with your upper body. Check in with your elbows, your hands. Use that full posterior chain. Use your core. Beautiful. Across the board. Everyone, you're in the zone. I love this. You got 3 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Relax a little, but keep that resistance right where it is. Bounce yourself, push down on those pedals, give yourself a bit of relaxation. Oh. Shake it out with the music. We're into a 60-second version of that. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds. Out of the saddle. No bounce. Butt is off the bike. If your resistance isn't high enough right now, up it. I want this to be the second highest resistance you hit today in this 45-minute Spin for Life class. Pushing, pulling up these steep mountains of the Andes as we make our way through the jungles, the rainforests of South America. It's hot, it's humid. Nima, Nishi, that's beautiful. I know everybody can add resistance. You got this. The last 10 seconds in this one rep here. Yes, push it. Beautiful, beautiful. Resistance way down. Keep those pedals moving. Resistance is off. You're going down to a level 0 right now. Get the blood back flowing. Can you comfortably and safely make your way up to 100? I know that push. When you have hit the muscles hard and then suddenly you hit the cardio and the speed, that's tripping up your body. Who can hit red zone with me? Level 0, level 1 on resistance. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. We are going for a 1-minute race. First off, everybody, resistance to level 1. Level 1. Okay? 35%, where 100 is you can't even move the pedals. 1 minute here. Y'all ready? Get ready. Get set. Race. 60 seconds. Oh, Connie, Mishi, that is huge. Oh, Mishi, You are so, so high. Make sure you've got enough resistance to stay supported. Alice, Mike, Nima. You can feel this, the breath warming us up as we make our way into Antarctica. 30 seconds left in this race. Keep pushing it. Yes. Check in with your body. Push and pull on those pedals. Drive the knees forward, locked in line. Keep that red zone. Nima, you're doing beautifully. Going nowhere fast. Yes. 10 seconds left here. Dig deep. Push it. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Wow. Resistance down. Blue team, huge effort. 3,446 meters. Red team, 1,744. Wow. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Breathe. Collect yourself. Resistance is way down. Pedals moving smoothly. Resistance at a level 1. Level 1. Flat road with a bit of friction on it. Like 25 to 35% of your absolute max on resistance. Collect yourself. Hydrate. Don't worry, there's a heck of a lot more spinning left to do. We've still got just shy of 30 minutes here, and the rage ride is coming up in about 10-15. That's when you're gonna go heavy, heavy, heavy. You know it, Alice. You know it, Michi. So enjoy this right now. Sweat with the water. Give me some dips. Dip down, tricep dip, up. Yes. Get a little beat moving to it here. Now we're gonna go one dip and one push up. So elbows in, elbows out. Elbows in, elbows out. That's good. Keep it going through the transition. Yes. All right. Not a race, but an endurance sort of sprint here. We have 3 minutes that we are going to put on this clock. You're going to see it in a 2-minute increment and then a 60-second increment. As we make our way through the sun setting in Australia here, we're going through the outback in this journey around the world. Spin for Life being a journey around the world split into 8 spin hours. We're doing 3 minutes. Heavy resistance. Keep your pace, your cadence solid all the way through. Set that intention right now. I'm gonna go for an 85 RPM myself and a high resistance, like 50% of my max. First 2 minutes is on the clock. Here we go. Yeah. If you've got to play around a little bit with your resistance, your body position, your hand position, keeping your spine long, keeping your mind focused, keeping your sits bones at the base of the pelvis on the big, widest part of your seat so that your legs are nicely positioned as well as your spine to elongate, support your breath and your core, allow enough movement for your knees, and support the weight on the bike so you don't have to do it through your legs. We're through the first 45 seconds. Keep pushing. If you've got to up your resistance to hit your target, do that. If you have to decrease it to hit your target, do that. Guide yourself through this endurance push. Michi, Mike, love it. Connie, Alice, doing beautifully. Love seeing all of you in these classes. Got 40 seconds left. We're making our way into Eastern Asia, the big cities, the big party here. I'm trying to keep my constant 85 RPM with my high level 3 resistance here. 50% of my max. Letting this beat start to drive me. As we come out of this 2-minute segment, we're going into 60 more seconds. I want to see higher cadence from you. Higher cadence, still in the saddle for 60 seconds. You got this. Can you keep the resistance where it was? I know you got to push and pull on those pedals even more. You've got this. Yes, Connie. Great show. I know you can all dig deep. 40 more seconds. I'm gonna give you a break after this so you can push it. I know you can. 30 more seconds. Yes, lock in that focus. Throw those emojis. Breathe. Support yourself. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Grin and bear it. Grit it. 3, 2, 1. Come out of the saddle. Relax up here. Beautiful. Keeping that resistance high. But now that you're out of the saddle, it's easier to push down on these pedals. Apply more of your body weight there. Give yourself the luxury of a little bounce here. It's improper riding form, but lets you loosen it up. Dance to this beat a bit. Yeah. Groove it. Clau, you got it. Louisa, welcome. Oh yes. Bring your body up nice and tall. Try raising one hand up, staying nicely supported. Good and safe on the pedals. If you need to, add some resistance. You're standing up relatively tall. Left hand up. Wave to your fellow riders. Hey spinners, what's up? Hi. First hand down, other hand up. Waving again. Yeah. It's awesome being here together, live on Motosumo. First hand down. Ready? Yeah, I know you are. This is the Hyperloop. This is where Santa went quantum through Asia. Back over the holidays. Up that resistance. Stay out of the saddle. Hands at 4. Get connected with the beat. We're going 4 corners here in a moment, which means with each pedal stroke, you're moving top right, top left, back right, back left. And then trying your best to stay with the beat with each pedal stroke. Yes, Mike. Nishi. Going nowhere fast, you've got this. Beautiful. Down in the saddle for a split second. Resistance stays high. Hydrate. That's good. Resistance higher. Out of the saddle. Regroup. And we're back to 4 corners. Yeah. Use that beat. Feel those different muscles all throughout your body. Everything that comes into play. Can you go the opposite direction? Oh, mess with the coordination. Take the figure 8 the other way. Yes, Mishi. Alice, Tremendous. Into the saddle. You're at high resistance right now, which is exactly where you need to be. This is the Rage Ride. This, during the Spin for Life main event on October 19th, 2024. You're coming through the Himalayas. This is your biggest, steepest, hairiest, hardest climb of the whole adventure around the world. I want the highest resistance you have today. Push, push. Give me your game face. Give me your rage face. Yes. Nothing easy in this moment. This is where you let it all out. Grit those teeth. Breathe hard. If you need to, you connect with the deepest, darkest part of yourself. Nima, yes. Mishi, Mike. Come out for a second. Breathe it out. You've got more rage left. But collect. When you're back in the saddle, I want to growl. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Add resistance. The heaviest you've done all day. The heaviest you've done all week. Possibly the heaviest you've done this year. You are pushing, you are pulling, you are fighting for these pedal strokes. Out of the saddle, push it hard. Always, you and your body are your own guide. If you need to pull back, you do. If you need to drop resistance, you do. You are your guide. Add more. Resistance. Off. Speed time. We're still in the Rage Ride. We're coming through Central Asia. You just put your muscles through the ringer. Now it's speed. Take it to yellow zone. You are at low resistance, but enough to keep yourself supported. Hydrate. Yeah! Push it! Can you red zone it? Speed! Not out of control. Full control. Can you take it to 120? If you're above 125, more resistance. Yes, Nima. Beautiful. Connect more resistance. Slow your pace. Throw some emojis. Yeah. Fellow spinners, you are on target. On point. Duke. Take it. 110. 110 is your goal right now. Give me some dips. And a big smile across your face. You just absolutely made it through that rage ride over the Himalayan hill climb. Beauty of a boost. These dips get you into a different motion. Raise your hands up. We're coming into sunrise in Africa. Drop those shoulders. Give it a little wiggle. Different vibe of a different spin hour here. Spin hour number 7 through Africa. The content with so much diversity of culture, landscape, of life, everything. Right now, those early morning fogs lifting over the Serengeti, toppling their misty clouds up against the volcanic bases of some of the highest mountains in the world. Kilimanjaro, highest peak on the continent. Snow and glaciers at the top. And 4.5 kilometers below, misty palm trees, jungle, savanna, and some really awesome chicken at some small restaurants in the town of Moshi. All right. I know you're hot. I know you're ready. Get that pace to 105. Resistance is a low level 2, like a 30 to 40% of your total max. Take the opportunity to hydrate. Now, slow reverse pedal strokes. Resistance, still low, not stopping. Slow. Connect with your body position. Pause, reverse pedal strokes. Still low resistance. Your body's going through the same pattern of movement, only in reverse. Feels different. It pushes where you were once pulling. It pulls where you were once pushing. That's good. Check in with your body. As always, your body guides you. I might be your spin guide here, but everything I'm doing on this bike is for my benefit, for your benefit. You always get final say. Always consent on the pedals. You are saying where your resistance is, where your speed is, where your body is positioned, and you're connecting through with why you're here. What is motivating you here today? I gotta say, a big part of my motivation is being here live with all of you. You're still pedaling backwards. Add some resistance. High level 2, low level 3. We're going through that Saharan desert. It's hot, it's dry. Your muscles are hot, you're getting parched. You've got the benefit of water. As you keep pedaling, hydrate up. You're still pedaling backwards. Add resistance. This has got to be feeling very different now. Because it's a new set of muscles compared to what you usually are spinning with. Make sure that you hydrate and you stretch after this session today. As we're exiting Africa, add more resistance, still pedaling backwards, coming out of the saddle. Pedaling backwards, slow, high resistance, connected to your body, fully conscious of all of your movements. Not hyperextending, Not dropping your hips where they shouldn't be. You're connected. And now, back into the saddle. Slow that backwards pedal stroke. And forward. Nice. Our ship is setting sail from the northern African coast. We wave to Alice as we go past Portugal, and we make our way all the way to Scandinavia. These Nordic highways and bridges and fjords, making way from that Saharan sunshine into these snowy forests and hilltops. Your resistance is high right now. You're at a level 3, possibly even a level 4 if you're still feeling some energy in your tanks. Coming out of the saddle here. Resistance high at a minimum 50% right now. If you need more, add it. You're gonna get your hand position nice. I like being up at 4. You're gonna hover your butt above your saddle. It's like 1 inch to 2 inches off the saddle. It's pushed way back. Your spine is elongated. You can feel your arms pulling all the way through your lats. You feel the difference in your quads, your calves, everything. Add resistance. Stay hovered. Pulling up on those knees. With each pedal stroke, keep hovering. Yes. Can you raise one hand without losing control? Other hand. Here we go. Beautiful. Bring your body back up. Pedal it out. Push it down. Your butt is now far off the saddle. High resistance. Slow, deliberate pedal strokes. A big push and a big pull each time. This is the first time that I'm asking you to not do a full, complete 360-degree, even rotation. It's a push and a pull at resistance. I was mentioning in the Motosumo community on Facebook that I've been waiting around for a sinus surgery for a lot of years, and they just contacted me a few days ago and said, hey, you're coming in on Wednesday, January 31st, add resistance. So, many years of waiting. I've got a surgery this week. A little bit daunting because I didn't expect it. It's going to definitely affect my Motosumo schedule here. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks, but then I'll be back with live classes, and we'll have replays in the meantime. Unexpected, not exactly what I was planning, but thank you all for the support and the emojis here, because this is something that I know I need to do for the good of my health, the good of my body, the good of my sleep, and even well, my wife is going to miss my snoring, I swear. She probably won't. But it'll be good for my health as a father, as a spinner, just as a person. So, whether your motivation for being here on the bike today and throughout the weeks is so that you are doing something that is beneficial just for yourself or your sense of community, or if it has a positive ripple effect for the people around you, I want you to take those notes of motivation and have them guide you back to your bike as often as you feel it's necessary. As I said, guide yourself, push those pedals, engage with the community, Smile at everyone here. Send an emoji. And with that high resistance on your pedals right now, I want you to try and make these pedal strokes as round and as full as you possibly can. We've just 4 minutes left in our class here today. In our around the world journey here on Motosumo with Spin for Life. You're gonna take this high resistance, drop it down as you drop into the saddle, and your RPMs up to 100. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Resistance down, RPMs up, find that balance. Yes. Feeling sweaty, feeling hot, feeling the celebration. Can you take it to 105? Level 2 resistance. We're into the final 3.5 minutes of our spin session together here today. We're all the way into the Arctic Circle right now. We've been through Canada, down through North America, through South America, across the Antarctic, up through Oceania, through Eastern Asia, across Central Asia, to the Mediterranean, around Africa, and we have made it north through Europe, into the Arctic Circle, coming back to reconnect into Canada. Give me some red zone. Putting 45 seconds on the clock. Red zone for 45. Go. That is beautiful. Connie, Duke, Nishi, Natalia, welcome. Going nowhere fast. Incredible. Alice, always a powerhouse. Nima, love it. Everyone, we have 20 seconds left in this push. You can keep it in the red zone. I know you can. 110 and higher. Last 10 seconds. This is your last major effort here of the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big smile. Emojis all around. You're rock stars. Thank you for being here each Monday with us for Spin for Life. Spin for Life is a fundraising initiative over the pandemic with the help of Motosumo. We managed to keep things going in a digital format and raised $250,000 for a major Canadian charity. We're going to be launching our next fundraising initiative soon. We're going to keep doing all of these Motosumo classes so we can keep training together, we can keep progressing, we can keep having a great excuse to be forming this community all together and spinning as one. Our main event is October 19th, 2024. You can participate from anywhere in the world thanks to Motosumo. And right now, you can register for it for free at spinforlife.ca, and we're going to give you Motosumo Premium for free for a year for pre-registering for Spin for Life. So, spinforlife.ca. So stoked that you're all here. Low resistance right now, but enough to support yourself. Bring your body up. Oh, hands up, shoulders down. Slight movement to one side. Slight elongation on the other. I'm Steve Klimperg-Nodge, co-founder of Spin for Life. Thank you all so much.